What is up guys, Wraec here with a new video, and today DH actually fixed Sword Flash Xia. I want to quickly summarize the bug that was actually going rampant in the game. Was quite insane, and then we're going to look at some gameplay and see what she does now in the game as well. So starting off the bug, basically I first talked about this in my top 5 PvP hero video from last week, I think. And I ranked her on place 1 there, and I said, well, she is currently bugged and that makes her the most overpowered hero in the game. And a few people now really tried her. She was becoming more common and more common in depth 10 of Void Horde 5, so 4, 5, not sure, doesn't matter. And she was becoming more common there. So DH now went ahead and fixed her. So if you are not aware what the bug was, let me quickly explain it for you. Basically looking at her Destiny skill at Destiny rank 6, you can see after releasing active skills or basic attack for every 2 layers of transition power owned by self, deals 600 attack damage to one random enemy. Not exactly insane, but can trigger up to 6 times, so I guess kinda decent. What happened instead though was, basically she did never really check for her transition power, so as long as you had transition power you were fine. If you, for example, were running A and B and you ran basic power, transition power gain, you were usually only supposed to get one single hit on one random enemy. What instead happened, the ability just checked how many enemies were on the board, so like if there were 6 enemies on turn 1, it would just hit every single enemy 6 times. No matter the amount of transition power that you had, no matter all of that, just would hit them 6 times. So yeah, quite the amount of damage already. You will see that in the video in a second. But also the main problem was we have those abilities here. Those pivot nodes that reduce the stats of the enemy. In this case attack and attack by 15% actually. So that times 6 times 15 is 90%. So with a single basic attack, which was insanely fast because it's SFX, it's an assassin, we gain speed buffs from Treasure Train. She would reduce the entire enemy team's attack by 90%, and then you could follow up with DGN to reduce it even further and bring it to basically 0. So that was madness, and I just want to show you guys how it looks. You will see it, so now you know what to look for. Basically she attacks and you will see she hits the entire enemy team, and it's madness. So let's take a look at that. So what we have here are 2 gameplays made by Soul. First fighting Koros, who has an insane team. Ton of Treasure Train uplands actually, and the first thing you're going to see is this huge SFX just attacking by basically 100 million attack plus. See, she already destroyed nearly the entire team. And you see those attack debuff symbols, these swords, 5 stacks below that there right now. I think it would have been 6, but the hero he attacked, which was a DGN, I think, just died from the basic. So yeah, only 5 hits there. In the next fight we are going to see that a little bit differently, but you can see there's just no chance. I encourage you to take a look at the Wraec at the top there, because he just doesn't take damage at all. It's quite insane. 10 damage there from the MFF. Next fight is against Red Cloud, same procedure as always. And we'll also see this insane first basic attack, not doing that much damage here because we're fighting sustain team, but you can see the DGN doing some work there. Was it even the DGN? I'm not sure, but no incoming damage at all against Soul here. The Drake surviving, taking like 1 damage there, which is absolutely insane considering that you kind of struggle nowadays to keep heroes like Drake alive in a team. Usually they die pretty early on, but not here. Not if you can reduce the attack of the enemy by such an amount, by 90% or even above that with some combinations. So absolute madness here. Okay, now that you've seen that, we definitely can say that was OP. DH apparently fixed that now. We're going to take that and we'll bring that to the test, because we can go into Void Campaign, Void Horde, and there is still Toad in there. It was Void Horde 5 after all. There's Toad in there somewhere, and he still runs a D12 SFX. SSS tier, by the way. Quite rare. Quite rare. Not that easy to come by, but apparently still easier to come by than an SSS BQA, because that is truly, I think, doesn't even exist. So yeah, we are going to take a look at that. We are going to fight Toad. We are definitely going to get squashed, but that doesn't matter. We just want to see what SFX does now. So that is the main point of our attack. Thank you, Toad, for participating. Well, mostly unwillingly. I didn't ask. And yeah, that was nothing. So about what I expected. They nerfed her to the ground, really. So if we want to take a look at the top PvP hero list that I did, yeah, that would probably not even include SFX now. Just no chance. We absolutely got destroyed, but not by SFX. I mean, she did decent amount of damage. It's alright. It's not bad, but she's also Destiny rank 12, SSS tier, probably a ton of attack. So yeah, I mean, no comparison to before. We can fight him again. We can just sacrifice some attacks. It's not like we're limited on that. We have no chance of winning, but that is alright. It's just all about that first SFX attack and getting an idea of what she can do now. She is super fast, but really, yeah, I mean, it's just not really what you want to see. Not really that impressive. So yeah, I think the time of the SFX is definitely over, and that moves my list a little bit up. If you're curious about that, I won't do a new video, but I will just say now what my top PvP hero list right now is. Place 1 would be Star Alchemist Holmes Young. In my opinion, the best hero. We are going to go back to Star Alchemist Holmes Young. DGN, by the way, also quite the contender. Quite insane damage there. Place 1, Star Alchemist Holmes Young. Place 2, BQA. Just when you call her, doing some mad damage there. Place 3 would be... Who did I put on place 3? Star Swordsman Mockman. Can see that him do some stuff there. Just not enough to survive, actually, but he did some insane damage, actually out-damaging every single hero on Toad's team. So yeah, definitely good for that. Then we have place 4 is TBB. Place 5 would be DTV. And then I think afterwards, I think DTV... he has a bit of competition with DGN. I think DGN, she's mostly considered a support hero, but you can see how much damage she really does. So it's a bit mad. Yeah. So those would be my heroes. Put me on the top list now. SFX definitely gone. I think we can safely agree on that. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And with that, I wish you a great day. We'll see us in the next one.